If I told you the whole story of Camila, it would take a long time.
As like a 17, 18-year-old, 19-year-old, I just wanted to kind of be unsure about how I felt about that and maybe not admit to her exactly how I felt. But as I got a little bit older, I was just kind of like, this is pointless. For so long, feeling like there's something special with her, not telling her.
He is completely all in or nothing.
He's goofy as hell.
So goofy. I mean, you're funny, but also don't get on her bad side. She can stand her ground, that's for sure. I wouldn't mess with her, but she's also the sweetest person in the world.
I've known her for a long time. She was on the same tour that was my first ever tour. We clicked. We're like, I just really get along with her.
I think that the thing is about Camila and I is like we've always had something more than friends when we were younger too. And I think like it's not about that it was wrong or right or why did I take so long. I think it was just about timing. When we were younger, like I was too immature.
Camila.
Oh my God!
Shawn, one more time with her. The second row, please. Yes. Let's start.
When we were younger, like I was too immature to be able to be with her, and she was too smart and too cool and too funny.
Because she's a darling, I adore her.
Yeah, she's a darling.
So what do you think? Is she girlfriend material at least?
Well, she's definitely girlfriend material, but we're not dating.
Why not?
Because we're just not.
You're just friends?
Yeah, we're just friends right now.
Are you scared to ask her out?
Yeah, that's it.
You right now.
Oh, no, don't do that.
I'm Shawn Mendes.
You guys are being so loud.
It's too late.
I was trying to sleep over there.
Camila from Fifth Harmony.
Camila.
Really happy, he's got a big smile.
No, it's because I was on tour with her.
Well, then that's a good thing because you know her.
Yeah, I know
so you
her.
have a better idea if she's wifing or you would leave it.
Because I know Camila well, I'd probably wife Camila.
Camila, because there's rumors that you guys are dating. Can you
Me and Camila are very good friends. Yeah.
Best, right? What do you love about her the most?
She's amazing. She's just so funny and so enthusiastic. Like she will bring any negative situation you have and just make it positive.
We were just talking about you.
She's a horrible Spanish teacher.
You're horrible at Spanish. I'm trying. Is he?
Hello.
That's perfect.
Thank you. I'm Camila.
When we wrote I Know You Did last summer in the studio with her, just her her love for what she believed in was just so powerful that it kind of just pushed me to like make an entire album out of inspiration of the one night, you know what I mean?
Every time I try to make a move, she's like, no.
So you have tried to make a move?
You have never tried to make a move.
It was like a 10-foot. We always made sure to stay away from each other. Like
Love isn't something I think you should chase because then it isn't real. So you have to just kind of let it happen.
I would say that you have to fight for someone you really love.
Yeah.
And if you really truly love them, then you'll get them. It just takes time.
My pride is all I got.
And she's somebody that I send my music to. When I'm first creating music, I send it to her because I know that she's going to tell me the truth.
And so I wrote that song and I was going to send it to her. And we wrote the song and I had it on my phone and I was like, I'm going to send it to her, I'm going to send it to her right now. And they were like, no, you have to like wait. Like I was going to go see her in New York. You have to wait, don't send it to her. Hey, yeah, it's great, I'll just tell her in person. Like 3 days after that, she's like, hey, how are you? I'm like, great. She's like, yeah, I met this guy. And I'm like, the thing is with Camila too is like, she's always been just a best friend of mine. I knew that if I said that and she was like, I don't feel the same, I would have just been like pretty broken. But
do you remember like the moment, because obviously you guys were friends and had worked together for years, when it went from being friends to, okay, we want to try to do this?
I absolutely do. I think I was just bugging her for a long time about how I felt about her, and I was at dinner with two of my friends, and I read, she texted me basically being like, okay, fine, I like you, and I have the text, I screenshotted the text message. I was like, finally, she caved. It was so great.
You're like, hey, I just think you're cute, blah 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 or whatever.
Okay.
Hey.
Before my last album, I was thinking about her all the time, which was so frustrating because I was like, I gotta stop writing songs about this person.
As like a 17, 18-year-old, 19-year-old, I just wanted to kind of be unsure about how I felt about that and maybe not admit to her exactly how I felt. But as I got a little bit older, I was just kind of like, this is pointless. For so long, feeling like there's something special with her, not telling her.
And I'm like, everything is about you. They've always been about you. Like every song I ever wrote.
In Toronto, I brought her back to Pickering where I was raised. and then I took her to my high school. Really sweet. We were like, yeah, it was really nice to be there with her at my high school in my hometown. It was my favorite memory we have, yeah. So good at being a genuine human, like, she'll never lie, like, she'll always just be so upfront with how she feels and how she feels about a situation, and it's so authentic, and it's from the most real place ever in her heart, and yeah, she makes you feel like you can be the best version of yourself around her, which is, I think, the best quality a human can possess.
She's goofy as hell.
So goofy. I mean, you're funny, but also don't get on her bad side. She can stand her ground, that's for sure. I wouldn't mess with her, but she's also the sweetest person in the world, yeah. Camila made me be much better at loving my family and my friends, because when we started dating, I noticed how much she was around her family and how much she loved them and how much she included them, and I realized how much I wasn't doing that. She is my favorite person in the whole world.
Isn't she brilliant?
I don't think you'll ever meet somebody who can feel emotion like her. She can feel hurt like no other, but she can feel love like no other, and it's really amazing.
I wonder what it's like to be loved by Camila.
He is completely all in or nothing, and I think that's something that I wasn't at the beginning of our relationship, and I think that a lot of people maybe are afraid to be all in, because if you're all in, then you kind of, it hurts, the blow hurts that much more if it ends. She really teaches me that if we have one life and we don't have much time here, might as well be all in if you're in love with someone. And she's so absolutely patient with me, especially when I'm stressed or anything is kind of getting to me. She'll text me, and if I ever am kind of just being bitey with her, and she'll be like, "It's okay, I love you no matter what." Love's real strength and patience and love. When you're like breaking up with someone, you like think it's the right thing. It's like you don't realize all the shit that comes after it. Like, which is like, who do I call when I'm like in a panic attack? Who do I call when I'm like on the edge? Like I'm actually on my own, and I hate that. I don't wanna. I wrote this song about a month after Camila and I broke up. Didn't know they I think I was just in a very month later, you kind of start having all the memories of things that happened. I think I was thinking about that, and I was writing about that. I was processing it. I start to imagine